Hi guys, it's Jazz. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're just going to be getting ready together and I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys asked on Instagram. If you guys don't already, make sure to follow my Instagram. I literally post on there all the time. But let's get straight into this video. I've already moisturized and put some Vaseline on. If you guys see me looking over this way, that's just because that's where my mirror is. But we're going to get straight into it. The first question is, how long have you been training? So this is a bit of a difficult one to answer because I've been training for so long and I've been through so many different stages at this point. I started going to the gym when I was 16. I literally did cardio pretty much every day. And then one day, one of my guy friends was like, oh, let's go do legs together. I was like, okay. We went and did legs together. Then after that, I did legs every single day. I realized, hang on, like, why am I doing only legs? I YouTubed it and obviously I started training upper body. At this point I was sort of doing weightlifting, but I didn't really know like what muscles I was using when I was doing certain exercises. I started learning more about that. Now I've come to uni, I still don't really know what I'm doing, but by the second year of uni I definitely started to figure everything out. I started taking weightlifting a lot more seriously. I started taking my nutrition seriously as well, and then April 2019 I got into powerlifting. Best decision I've ever made, honestly guys. It has changed the way I view fitness. It's changed my goals and I love it. I love the fact that it challenges me. I've got something to work towards and it's not aesthetic based, which I do love. I still definitely do have aesthetic goals, however I definitely prefer to have performance based goals for myself. That's just how I prefer to have it. I feel like I work better that way. I'm obviously 21 now, so that's 5 years I've been training. Just a quick mention, I'm not going to be talking about the products that I'm using just because it's the ghetto and I'm not really into makeup like that. This is just what I do for myself every day. The next question is, who is your top 3 artists? I feel like you guys already know the first one. Obviously the first one is Lil Durk. I feel like if you don't know by now that I like Lil Durk, then where have you been? Because I literally post him all the time. I'm listening to his music all the time. He's definitely number 1. I'd say number 2 would have to be Lil Baby or Roddy Ricch. Number 3, it's gotta be DBE. I know people love to hate on them. I feel like they've got an American type sound, which is probably why I like them. If you guys know me, then you'll probably know that I do listen to a lot of American music. I don't really listen to UK music. Don't get me wrong, I do like UK artists. DBE for me is my 3rd one. I know people hate on them and say, they sound so repetitive, which I can agree with. Some of their music does get repetitive, however I do like the sound that they create. The next question is, what are your maxes on squat, bench, deadlift? And at the moment they are 135 for my squat, 60 for my bench and 140 on deadlift. I was lucky enough to get my test day in before the gyms went into lockdown. Not this lockdown but the second one. Obviously because of lockdown my strength isn't gonna be like that when I go back. In terms of my deadlift, I haven't hit 140 in nearly 2 years. I am pretty proud of my maxes on squat and bench just because I feel like my squat is definitely getting, was getting stronger. With my bench, I was so happy to get 60 on bench. When I did it, I weighed about 62. It was around my body weight, which I was very, very, very pleased with. When we go back to the gym, I'm gonna put all my focus on my deadlift just because it's slacking so much. So the next question is, how is your cut going? I think my cut is going very well. I'm very happy with the progress that I'm seeing. Obviously I started it on the 1st of January. Obviously now it's been like a month. I started my cut at 61.7 and now I'm 58.5. That's nearly 3.2 kilograms. Honestly, the progress has been really steady. The aim was to lose about 0.5 to 1 kilograms a week, and that's what we've achieved. I don't feel restricted at all. My calories are still quite high. My calories are 1900, so I can still eat a lot. Like, I don't ever feel that I want more. I am really bad when it comes to takeaways. At one point in my life, I would get about 3 takeaways a week. That's bad for my health, but it's also bad for my bank account. I could spend literally around £40 a week on just takeaways. Now I have takeaway probably once a week. Guys, I'm gonna let you in. I can eat so much, it's actually unreal. When I get takeaway McDonald's, this is my order: 20 chicken nuggets, wrap meal of the day, a cheeseburger, McFlurry on top of that, and it'll be gone. It's bad. I'm really happy with how it's going. I'm just gonna keep cutting until I get to a point where I'm like, okay, this is enough. I'm cutting just because I want to bulk straight after, and I want a clean slate when I do go into my bulk. Someone asked, what are your goals right now? As a powerlifter, I always want my focus to be on strength goals and performance-based goals. However, with lockdown, it's kind of hard to focus on that main goal right now. So say right now, my goal fitness-wise is just to lean down and really just enjoy my workout. And then life goals, I just want to grow my coaching team, my clientele. I want to move out of Liverpool. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I want to move to London pretty soon. So my goal right now is just to get my shit together to ensure that I can move when I want to move, which is around June time. They're my goals right now. That's what I'm really putting my focus into. The next question is, what inspires you? And honestly, I love seeing women that have their shit together and just are bosses. Me seeing another woman doing what I want to achieve in the end is honestly so inspiring to me. I love seeing women that are successful and just independent. I am very independent now. I mean, I live by myself, but in terms of success, it's kind of hard to define. My definition of successful could be completely different to what you define as successful. Right now, I would say I've got a long way to go to be what I consider successful. But I do think with the age that I am, I'm in a pretty good point in my life. I'm not trying to be big-headed. I am sort of proud with what I've done, especially over this past year, considering lockdown. I moved out into my own place, I graduated, I'm a personal trainer now, I started my own business. In that sense, I would say I'm on my way to being successful. So the next question is, what is the first thing you're gonna do after lockdown? I think we all know I'm gonna go to the gym, but other than that, I really want to get into traveling. I feel like with lockdown, it's just really made me open my eyes and be like, you need to explore the world because there's so many things out there that you need to see. You know, you only live once, you only get to see the world once. That's definitely one of the things that I want to do when lockdown is over. The next question is, how tall are you? I don't think my pictures show how small I actually am. I'm like 5'1", which is so funny because whenever I like go to date a man, I always say, oh, you have to be over 6'2", and then when they ask me how tall I am, I'm like, oh yeah, like 5'1". Like, how can you ask me to be 6'2"? 2 when you're literally 5'1"? But you know what they say, short and sweet, which is what I am. Drink to that. Okay, someone asked, why do you eat the same thing every single day? Honestly, it's just a personal preference. I prefer eating the same foods every day just because it's so easy. I don't have to think about what I'm gonna buy from the store. I enjoy what I eat. If I didn't enjoy it, then I will switch it up. I'm just a person of routine. I do the same thing every day. I eat the same foods every day. I just prefer it that way. People may be like, but that's repetitive. It's what works best for me. I just like not having to think about what I'm gonna do before I do it. The next question is, how are you finding online coaching and being a coach? I love it with all my heart. I don't see it as a job. I generally have a passion for what I do, especially with online coaching. I love helping people and seeing people gain confidence through what I can give them. As long as the girls that I'm working with feel confident and are happy within themselves. I literally love it when I do my check-ins with my girls and they come to me and they say, I'm feeling so much more confident, like I'm so much more happier now. It melts my heart. I love all my clients so much and I can't wait to just build my team and help even more people. But that's it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching and I also hope you got to know me a little bit better. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at JazCarters. Go show me some love, guys. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one.